What's going on, everybody? I done made this video like 7 times already because I'm trying to figure out the best way to basically say if you don't do what you love, you will live a life of misery. To be honest, it don't matter what field of work you in. Some people love having jobs and everything. They love their job. Maybe it's a good environment. Kudos to you, and they enjoy what they do. So that's cool. But I'm speaking for like the people who literally wake up every single day saying they hate their job, they hate what they do for a living. It pays the bills, and that's the only reason why they do it. That's got to be the most suckish way to live. Like, I don't enjoy a damn thing about this, but it pays the bills. Like we've normalized being unhappy, but being unhappy while having a whole bunch of money. So now, like you see it nowadays, like people who are like super rich and everything, they really don't have too much fun until they start doing stuff that interests them. And half the time, they don't know what the fuck interests them because they spent like 40 of their 40 years just being unhappy, just doing what it takes to just make it to the level. Now that they made it to the level, now they can experience, they can do that discovery, that 40 years worth of discovery of themselves. That shit sucks ass. Why do I have to waste 40 years just to make like, and nowadays, you got kids who are like 16, 17 who are getting ahead of the bullet real quick and technically doing what they love, making tons of cash doing it, and then enjoying and living their lives ups, downs, lefts, rights. They may not be good with money right now because they haven't spent 40 years earning all different types of currency and everything going around the world. No, so they wouldn't have the trade skills and the veteran skills of understanding, okay, you can't spend your money this, that, and the third. They may not be like that, but one thing they are is happy. I like, I don't know, you tell me which one you would rather be. You tell me if you would rather have the ability to do what you love for the rest of your life and be happy and be good. Like, you're not broke and just being able to do it. No. These are people like boom. People like Tim the Tat Man, Dr. Disrespect. These are people who enjoy video games, enjoy their friends, enjoy living life. What do? They literally made ways to turn their interests, their passions into sizable living wage. Like Tim talks about all the time. He hated it. Well, he had the old job. He hated it. He didn't like, not in the sense of, oh, I hate it. He didn't like it. And when he had the opportunity and he saw, okay, I can either stay at this place, earn there, do their whole wages and everything, do basically, I can continue this, or I can do something for myself. I could work for them, or I could work for me. Because your own interests, your own hopes, your dreams, that's yours. So to get to them, you would work for them. So you would work for yourself to get to them. So, like I said, continue to work for somebody else, or find a way to work for yourself. I'm definitely on the train of finding a way to work for myself, so this way, every single day I can wake up knowing, okay, I'm doing what I love, what I like to do. It never feels like I'm at a job. It never feels like I'm here wasting time. I could be doing other stuff. I'm literally doing everything I want to do versus I'm doing what I can do. Here's the difference. Everything I want to do versus everything I can do. Everything I want to do to make as much money as I can, so this way me and my family could do this, that, and the third. We can survive. We could go here. We can go here because I can do what I want to do. Versus I do everything I can do to make sure I still have this job. I can get a pension. I can retire after a certain amount of years. I can be in the union. Like too much shit that'll just make you unhappy. Like not living for yourself, I feel like is one of the quickest ways to be unhappy. Having an unhappy life. I believe like if every single person was given to the ability, well, technically they are, but if everyone's like financial situation was a minute point, I would like to see and gauge how many people would actually jump and leap at the chance to pursue their own interests, pursue their own dreams, see what they can make themselves into. Like, it's one thing for me to be in this company and I become a manager or I end up taking over I ended up taking over the company. Yeah, now I am a CEO of this company that was never mine. I'm just an employee still. Like, I can't make my own rules. I can't do my own moves. I can't do what I want. This isn't mine. This is somebody else's. I still answer to somebody. Or, no, this is my building. This is my company. This is my team. These are my people. I'll make sure everything is good. Everybody handles their bases. Everything is good. I'd rather be in charge versus somebody else to be in charge of me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. But basically, the point of this whole video was start really, really waking up every single day and was like, all right, cool. What am I doing to pursue my own interests, to pursue my own dreams, so this way I can work for myself? Like, if you okay with just this job, just working the job for like 15 plus years because it's okay, you deal with people, like it's just a job to you. If you just okay with just having a job after job after job after job, then that's you. I'm really talking to people who they're at a job, they will continuously do a job because they're only at the job because it pays the bills, and if they could do their own passion, their own interest, their own dreams, they would do it in a heartbeat. I'm talking to those people. You have to take that chance. You have to do that studying of yourself to understand, okay, what am I really interested in? What is something like I would really take the time and to understand the craft of how it started, how it's done, like the ins and outs, ups and downs, like what what really gives you that interest. If it's watching people like podcasts, if you have an interest in podcasts because you always are having different type of conversation subjects, you like talking to people, you like interacting, you like interviewing, hey, maybe do that. Maybe start up a podcast. You always have funny topics, funny subjects. You're a comedian or you make people laugh very, very often, take a shot. Not everybody's going to be a comedian. Not everybody's going to be a podcaster. But shit, you never know until you know. I'm about to try and do a stand-up comedy with my friend Malcolm. I believe like next week. Because like this whole week I've been doing my security guard thing and everything. So this way, that's not what I want to do. It's a job. I'm going to do it until I find a way to pursue my interests, pursue my goals, pursue things that are inherent to me. So this way, I'm not living a miserable life just waking up every single day just trying to earn a check just to pay the bills. No, I'm tired of that. I want to be able to wake up. Cool. I'm happy with my life. All right, what am I doing today? What? You know what? I want to draw some new characters real quick. I want to write two new stories real quick. I want to help produce this anime. I want to see if I can produce this anime real quick. Oh, I want to have a podcast today. I want to talk about these certain things. All right, boom. Let me get the criteria and everything. Let me start jotting everything down. Boom. Let me hit these people up. Contact these people so this we can get like. I'm already like everything. The corgs are starting to move. Are they corgs? Quirks. The wheels are spinning basically. What I'm trying to say, right? Get the wheels spinning in your own head about, okay, I know there's some things that you're good at, some things you're not good at. something that you like, something that you don't like. Start playing a little magic game and be like, all right, what do I like? But what's one thing that I'm good at? I mean, I like it, but it can make me some cash. You could put that in the boom. That could be your side hustle real quick. You don't really like it, but it makes you cash. Like if you're exceptionally fucking well at fucking fixing computers, but you hate it, don't do that for a fucking career. Make some cash off of it. Find a way to teach motherfuckers or start up a company. Hear me out. Start up a company, hire motherfuckers, train motherfuckers, so that this way they're good like you, and then they could do the job. But you don't want to do the job. But you know how to do the job. But you don't want to. You have people for that now. You're making money. See? You're making money off of something that you don't even like, but you're good at. Hit you with another one. What's something that I like, but I'm not that good at? Hmm. Okay. Cool. I like playing. What's this? I like playing video games. I'm not that good at playing video games. Hmm. Brainstorm with me real quick. Okay. How can I make this real quick? Hmm. I can start streaming my video games. I'm not that good, but I can make it funny because of the fact that I'm playing video games and I'm not that good. But I'm making content. You start making funny YouTube content and everything. Now you have you have your video game player who plays various amounts of different video games, even though you suck at them. And you're on stream making money now. Boom. Like you gotta start thinking outside of the box that was provided for us when we was little. Like I'm from Patterson Public School System. We really did not get provided too many tools. Like I believe like for the public school system, I believe in public schools, they literally just teach you the bare minimum. So the only thing you could really your only options are either sports, straight up, sports, music, entertainment, production, stuff like that, and then the workforce. I suck at basketball, suck at sports. I got asthma, suck. Even though I smoke, I suck at sports, right? Music and shit like this. I wasn't playing no musical instruments as a kid. I just started thinking about music, wanting to make music, da da da, all that stuff. So I damn sure wasn't a musician. You ain't see me with a clarinet, and unless you was a prodigy, you was just gonna be in somebody's church band, somebody's church choir band. And like you were limited, right? And then it's just a workforce, straight like that. Like I think as a kid, I think one of my things is like, oh, being a businessman or something like that. Businessman, astronaut. It's so many people that had so many different things and like ideas, dreams, and everything. But being limited, all right, boom, that's one shackle. But as you grow older, you can remove that shackle. So that's just right there. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just saying that's a shackle that can be removed once you know it's been placed. Feel me? But when it went like, yeah, if you wasn't running track, if you wasn't playing football, if you wasn't playing basketball, yeah, somebody was gonna see you at somebody's McDonald's, somebody's mall, somebody's AutoZone. You was gonna end up having to go to a trade school to end up learning fucking skills to actually benefit you in the real world. Like I know people, majority of my the people that I know, I'm gonna say it like this: 90% is a smooth workforce. 90% is a smooth, straight up somebody's warehouse workforce. Where somebody's fast food restaurant workforce, right? That's 90%. 5%. Shit, I can't even say 5%. If you want me to be honest, I can't literally say 5%. I'd have to say 2%. 2%. Sports. 2% sports. Everybody else, they 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 tried to they either military or they were never to be heard of again. I'm not saying that it's like death or anything. It's just military, somebody's fast food restaurant, warehouses, or you trapping. You like you back on the streets. So it's like, and even these people, they themselves probably don't even, haven't even looked at the shackle or anything, or even if they have, it's like, all right, once you notice the shackle's on you, how the fuck do you get it off? Because it's not just as soon as you notice it. Oh shit, that was limited as a thing. All right, cool. Boom, I'm gonna just strip it. No. All right, cool. How do I get past the fact that okay, now I have knowledge of something that happened in my past that I didn't know before. So now how do I internalize that and then use it as fuel to propel me further ahead? It's difficult, and I don't see nobody out here willing to sit down and talk to people who's like, you got way more potential than you think you do and everything. Like, whenever we used to hear those types of talks and everything, I like a lot of people, it got laughed off because it was literally taken as a joke. Because it's like, yo, we're from the hood, like we're from the inner cities. Like any person from the inner cities, from the inner hoods, they could feel like this. Like when somebody was like, "Yo, man, you be doing more this and that third," you laugh a little bit because it's like that's a joke. Like, look where we are. Look at the resume that we all have. Inner city kids with not too much education, not too much skills outside of basic fucking math, reading, like social skills, and it, like what can we do unless we start trying to actually, all right, boom, start gaining our own knowledge, start doing a whole lot more shit than what was expected of us. We gotta go for more. You gotta, like I said before, you gotta think outside of the you gotta think outside of the box that was provided. Because I noticed as I started having these types of conversations with people, they started they wheels started turning a little bit. It was like you on to something. But it's just the fact that dealing with the situations of day and day lives and everything, certain times you don't notice it. It's like this. Funny as shit. It's like when you looking for your remote and it's right like your remote's on your bed, but you're looking for it and you're like, you can't find it. Every which way you done walked out of the room, you done looked everywhere for it. But now once you finally find it, you're like, damn, how didn't I know that? Why didn't I think that? Why didn't I think? It's unthought of things that once they come into your mind, you're like, yo, you break the ceiling in your head, like the capacity and everything. You break your limit. That's what I think. When it's like, oh shit, because in that moment, now you start thinking like, if you could only think of 100 answers for this one equation, right? Basically, what I'm trying to say, you can only think of 100 equations, well, 100 answers for this equation. None of those 100 answers were the answer for this equation. The guy brings you, informs you the answer, tells you why this is the answer, how you get the answer, shows you it, doesn't just bullshit you, right? Now that you have that information, you go from 100 answers to be like, holy shit. You start, your ceiling goes past those 100 because you're like, nah, it's only like, it can only be this because you were limited, like, your how can I say this? Your thought process was limited because no, I can't say it like that. It's like you thought you could only think that far because regularly that's the limit you were used to thinking towards. Like if I'm only used to going up to 100% to complete a task, I'll never try to go past 100% because, well, for the 20 times I've been doing this task, 100%, that's good. It's good enough. I never needed to see if I could go past 100 or if I needed to go past 100. But that one day where that idea gets introduced into my brain, boom. Now I'm starting to realize, holy shit, I could do the task faster by going past 100 from the start. I didn't even know I could go past 100, but now I do. So now it's like, yo, I was so limited back then, and now I'm thinking way much more. And then you have to realize, even now, even once you have realized that, even now, there's something that you still aren't thinking of that's behind your head. And then once you're like, yo, I didn't even know that was behind. What? What? I can't believe that was right there. I can't believe I didn't even think about like something being like that. And then I didn't know it. Boom. Because it's always going to be something else you can learn, whether about yourself or about the world. And the best, well, one of the best things I think is when you learn stuff about yourself. Because it's like, oh shit, I didn't even know that about myself. And it's crazy to even have that statement like, you didn't know that about you. We're always discovering something about ourselves and everything. Like, you may discover you have a pain tolerance for certain temperatures of heat. You may discover you have a pain tolerance in general. Like, discovering things about yourself is a very satisfying feeling. And discovering your hopes, your likes, your interests, and then taking that discovery and then doubling on it with discovering how to make profitable money off of it, how to be more influential with it, how to be better with it. It's just good on top of good, how I see it. But I want, like, the message for this video is every day that you wake up and every moment that you have free time and you realize, this is chilling, I'm good right now. Or you have a moment to yourself to like actually start thinking. Ask yourself, all right, other than just working this job just so the bills could be paid, what am I doing so this way I can live my life for me? Like, living life shouldn't just be get it like go to school all the way up to you finish high school, get a job probably in high school if you need the cash, go to college, and then work a career that you don't like. Why is that the only one scenario? Why can't you be go to school, get your education. After you get your education, find out like pursue your hopes and dreams and everything and live a successful career pursuing your hopes and dreams. You good? Damn dog. Well, yeah, that's it for my video. I just want everybody to do that. Like, think about you. Because I think about me and I think about, like, whenever I see someone, I think about them. So I want you to think about you because I'm going to think about you. I'm going to be thinking, okay, cool. What is something that you're good at? How could you become the best, if not like one of the best at that? Like, how can you make yourself feel better? How can you live your life? What is your life like? I'm always gonna be thinking about that because I'm an overthinker. But I'll catch you guys later. It's crazy guys. See you guys later. Deuces.